is now 44 minutes past the hour. During the 1800s, a 15th century monastery on this site was converted into a ceramics factory by an Englishman. In fact, Seville has long been a center of the fine art of ceramics making for hundreds of years, in fact. And joining us now to tell us more about this fine art is Juana Moreno, owner of Sevillarte, a ceramics store and factory here in Sevilla. And I understand you've brought 3 different kinds of pottery here with you today.
Yes, well, we start with the Hispano-Moorish. That's a 15th century traditional work of ceramic. You see, we start making all the design by hand with a very thin brush.
Right.
And we use olive oil and manganese to make all the line that will keep the enamel later. See, then we drop the enamel in between of the lines.
Right.
We just drop the enamel and makes it looks just like that. Then after we should fire it. We should vitrify it in a kiln, and shows with this brightness and beautiful coloring.
That is so colorful. That's beautiful.
But even later, we should make another firing for the gold, because we use 24 karat gold like they did in that time.
So this is
that must be fired a little lower. Must be during
quite valuable, as well as beautiful.
It is, looks
now, what
beautiful.
about the second type?
Well, that's more the Italian school. You know, in the Catholic king's time, Seville was the biggest industry in Seville, was the ceramic. And the Reina Isabel, she ordered to bring here a good artist from Italy, Nicoloso Pisano.
Right.
So he makes all the chapel of the royal palace, the Arab palace, Alcázar.
Oh, I see.
So he makes all the chapel, the tiles for the private chapel.
We should. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No,
I was going to say we should move on to the third before we run out of time.
Then this is what we call the Holland influence.
The Dutch influence.
The Dutch influence. You know, they came to Spain in boats to bring.
I understand they put tiles in their boats to weight them down.
Then they leave the tiles in Cadiz. So you find thousands of houses with this kind of Holland influence tiles. And we just copy the same.
Hold this up.
That is a genuine. That's a real 18th century tile. And this one too, you see.
And then after the Dutch dumped their tiles here, they filled their boats with sherry and took the sherry back.
Yes, that's true. To make
those smart Dutchmen. Well,
you see, then this is the way we make now, trying to copy the same style.
I see.
And they're all originals. They're all signed pieces, and they're all hand painted and hand done one by one. So anybody will have 2 identicals.
And all available at your store, Sevillarte,
yes.
which I hope to visit before I leave.
I hope so. I will have the pleasure to see you there.
Well, it's been a pleasure to have you here.
Many Americans who came to visit us, we will be very, very happy to have them in there.
I'm sure you will. We're happy to have you with us this morning. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
And Good Morning America continues in just a moment.
Good morning.
Danny Aiello with the ups and downs of fatherhood.